So James, today's your big day, and congratulations on your marriage. Hoping you're having a fun day. And I figured since you're a pretty special guy to a lot of people, we got to do something special for you. So let's start off by taking a trip down memory lane. So we're outside James's old place from about 15-20 years ago, where he used to live with his family. And back then we used to have a lot of sleepovers here. It was me, my sister, Ross and James. And we spent a lot of hours on his old Nintendo playing Mario and on his CJ computer playing Double Dragon, as well as Gauntlet when he got a VGA computer upgrade. And it was just great fun back then. So the new tenants now are obviously 20 years on. So let's go and have a look, see what they have to say. We're in our second place now, and this used to be my old place, and which is about 10 or so years ago. And James used to come over here for more sleepovers, and we used to get up to a lot of mischief here. We'd play on my computer, which his dad would set up for us, as well as cricket on driveway. We can see the driveway is really long, and also James used to push me around the wheelbarrow while we would run over snails, among other things which can't be mentioned on camera. Straight, there we go. Right there, just do it. It feels like home to me when it feels like. Alright, so let's go and see what they have to say about James. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm well, how are you?
Not bad, thank you. So do you have any marriage advice for James as he gets married?
Yes, I think you should go ahead and definitely get married.
And anything about the wife that she should know?
Make sure she's a good.
There we go, you heard it, James. Make sure you know how to cook. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So we're at our third stop. This is past the Eugene Yenling's place. And back when we were kids, when we were around 12 years old, we used to come here during our parents' Bible studies and stuff, and we'd play on the computer upstairs. And the favourite game we'll play here is Leisure Suit Larry, believe it or not. So let's go and see what they have to say. Okay, so Uncle Eugene, you've been married for 27 years, is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah. So over that period of time, you must have learned some quirks on how to be a good husband. Do you have any tips for James or James when they get married?
Yes, from time to time, buy your wife flowers. I think that's a good thing.
Buy your wife flowers, James. Remember that. Okay, thanks a lot. Alright. Enough of that. Let's see what the people have to say.
Oh, how you going? James in one word. Soft, I think. Soft and round. Mainly soft.
Soft skin, soft heart, and soft hair.
Ooh, vigorous. Extremely vigorous.
Punchy.
I'll describe James in one phrase. Chicken number.
Sitting in a database lecture at university, and James with his strangely, freakishly long arms, he'd be sitting on one side and he'd tap me on the shoulder on the other side, and he'd get me every time.
We went to Nelson Bay and we played bar talk and shirts off, belly showing. Awesome.
My fondest memory, there's so many. I think probably my favorite memory is when we both were playing basketball and I sprained my ankle one week and basically the next week he sprained his ankle, and his was much worse than mine and I had to take him to the hospital. But before we had to go to the hospital, I was really hungry, so I had to take him to make the car. Well, I had to go to KFC first. And after going to KFC, it turned out that they ran out of chicken. So James was waiting in the car with his feet up on the bed, probably in a little bit of pain, while I was waiting for them to get more chicken from KFC. Going to the hospital, pushing the wheelchair, I was crippled from my sprain, pushing another triple on his sprain, and we just looked like two idiots. And yeah, that's pretty much my favorite memory of James.
Probably many years ago at a youth group camp, James lost the bet and has to go running around an oval in just his shorts, like early hours of the morning.
most memorable moment with James is eating a 24-piece bucket of KFC with him and one other mate.
It wasn't really a memorable moment with James, it was a memorable moment about James. This would have been about 15 years ago that I had James and another friend, Sam, who also did, over at my place for the weekend. And I remember walking into James' room and they were sharing a bed. That would have been the first memorable moment with James.
Yeah, like early on living with him, different bedroom by the way, but the same house. We were looking through his photo album and he showed this, and I came across this photo which he kind of quickly just moved on to. I go, wait a second, let's look at this one. And it was a picture of him when he was about 3 or 4 years old in a dress. He calls it one of his nightgown. I'm like, yeah, right, it's a dress, I can see it. So I realised that it really soft spot, definitely soft spot. So this Jane, I'm sure he would love your wardrobe, access to your wardrobe in the future.
Sitting in a database lecture at university where James is on that side and he uses his frequency long arms and the shove on this side, he'd get me every time.
Wow. There's a few. Well, I think there's a bit of bitterness from living with him that I've stored up, and that is every morning when I wake up, you know, you think James is a spiritual man waking up, you know, at 7 o'clock, the quiet time, but when I wake up at about 7:30 and I see him, just seeing watch all these shows, like just downloaded shows, and I'm like, there goes our bandwidth, and there goes our download limit. So yes, so Jane, be gracious and allow me to have a big destination. Chillings.
His penchant for eating too much barbecue chicken.
Eating barbecue chicken and nothing else.
Well, you can't eat this much chicken and not release some special gases, can you? Special chicken gases.
James is excited. He has so many. I'll let James discover most of them, but the one I remember the most is there's a way of denying the truth. What he does is, you know, if something he doesn't quite agree with, he won't acknowledge that it happened. Like for instance, his charcoal chicken. Basically, James survived on charcoal chicken for about 3 years while he transferred in China. Every day, charcoal chicken for dinner, charcoal chicken for lunch, charcoal chicken for breakfast, dessert, morning tea, everything. And he would never ever say he likes charcoal chicken. But every time we go over, there's always charcoal chicken packets on the ground, in the bin, everywhere. So James, stop denying it. You like charcoal chicken.
Chicken run. Or maybe Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, Pride and Prejudice with 3 other guys under some covers.
Well, I know when he has a nice barbecue chicken with him, he really enjoys watching it with Keanu Reeves in the lake house.
Lake house. Oh man, like it's undisputed lake house. Lake house. Easy.
My first time. I'll never forget it. Well, staying in bed with James is good. He doesn't move, he doesn't kick, and because he's soft, he's quite warm to cuddle up to. So yeah, it's really, really good. I'd do it anytime, and you know, for James, she's a very lucky girl to have somebody as cuddly as James.
Ooh, I haven't yet had the pleasure, but I've heard he's very good.
Oh my goodness! If only I got that. Yeah, I wish I had that privilege, platonic privilege. I must say, platonic privilege. But the closest I got to was just observing him sleeping. When he sleeps at night, I was opening the door and just watching him sleep. And I guess I can only imagine, it's a single bed, and we shared a single bed, he'll take most of it. A double bed, I'll be on the bed, he'll take most of it still. But I can imagine him just lying there peacefully with just his boxes. Yeah, he has a weird snore. It's kind of like